Hi friends, welcome back to second part of this video. If you haven't watched the first part, you can click the link given on the description or go to my channel and scroll through the video with same title, but part 1 tagging along with it. In this part, we will be adding small details to my painting using acrylic marker from Camlin. They are super easy and add fine strokes and shine to your painting. Like you can see here, it is adding the fluffiness to the clouds and I'm blending it through my finger. You can avoid it if you want and use cotton bud instead. I'm just making curvy line and blending it with my finger. You can see how nice and fluffiness and a great shape it is giving to my clouds, all thanks to the marker. It is super easy and very efficient to use it. You can use it on watercolor painting or acrylic painting as a base. You can use it to make quick art, birthday cards or anything similar to it. It is very durable and makes your job very easy. I've actually used the marker and drawn flowers with patterns around it, and I'm going to share it to you soon. Now coming back to this video, I'm actually using it for the first time, and you can see it's still amazing. For the first time you need to shake the pen very nicely and press it against the paper till the tip is filled with the color. Once it is filled with the color, it is good to go and you can use it comfortably. Now I am adding small details on my heart, and for that I am using black marker here. I am drawing the edge of the roof. If you want, you can use it. Um, if you want, you can do the details with the acrylic tubes also, using acrylic tubes color. But with marker, it is easy, so I'm using marker. I'm adding small dots on plants to add depth in it. Here again, I'm here again I'm adding edges to my heart. I'm using orange for color variation. When you need to mix or blend two colors, you can do it before the first one is dry. Like here, I have used orange and then I have used white, but I'm not using it over it. But yeah, for second one, when I'm using the orange, the white is still a little bit of wet. So with markers, you can also add small elements and patterns to your drawing like flowers, stars, or any beautiful repeated patterns which will make your painting look more beautiful. And with acrylic marker it becomes easy. Since some of the edges had actually faded out in orange and white shade, I am using black acrylic again. In the end, I will be adding fog to my painting. Here I am using orange and red color for drawing patterns, lines to make it more attractive. You can also add windows using marker, but I haven't added any windows here. But if you want, you can use black color for same. Here I am adding black for shadows, dark parts to just add variation and depth and small details to my painting. Here I am adding white to the roof for just uh, making it very light, and for few white parts I'm also adding white on my plants. I'm adding birds using the marker, and here I'm using green to add some more colors to my plants. It is dark green. Finally, my painting was is looking very beautiful. So you have to wait and watch till I add fog, because the fog is adding nice effect to the painting. I'm actually hiding this part of the house. I wanted to make it look like a house, like a hut, just surrounded with the plants. So for that, I'm using green color. You can just press the tip of the paper on, sorry, tip of the pen on paper or canvas. Here I am adding flowers. It is like a shape of a star, and I'm using orange color. If you want, you can also add yellow flowers, but I'm adding orange one. And then I'm putting white dot in the middle. Here again I'm adding few flowers. Like I told earlier, with markers you can draw patterns, flowers, stars to make it look more beautiful. Now I'm actually adding orange color over yellow field. I don't know, I was not happy with the yellow color here, so I decided to add orange. For now you must be thinking why, but in the end when you will see the final result you will realize, and you will see how beautiful it is looking. So wait, and yeah, I'm using acrylic marker for this. Now here I am taking acrylic color. This is orange and a few red, and this is dark red orange shade, and I'm hiding the entire field with the orange shade. Actually, first when I used marker in a few places, I want to show that there is a flower field, but I was not satisfied. I thought this is not looking up to the mark, so I decided to hide the entire yellow part with orange. So that is why I used acrylic tube colors for it. If you want, you can color it using acrylic marker also, but here I have used HD color, acrylic HD color. When you want to make any card, or if you want to make any quick art for gifting someone, acrylic marker is very nice for it. Here I am adding, sorry, hiding the edges with the orange, so I don't want any yellow part. Finally, this is a fog part. So for adding fog, you need to add a lots of water into your white color to make it look very transparent. So I'm using three brushes for it. One I'm using to mix the color, and since it will hold more water or color, I'm using second brush to take a little amount of color gradually and just spread it around. Then I'm using dry brush to blend it. Here I'm adding few white strokes to my clouds. Again I'm adding more fog. Remember, you need to add lots of water to your white color so that it has a transparent look, and then you can use it to add fog or mist. You can use this technique to add mist look in forest or morning landscape painting. Here you will see that a white color is mixing up a bit with orange because orange was still wet, but still it is giving very nice transparent misty look into the field. Again I am showing this to you. I have taken white color, and this is second layer. I am adding water to it. I am adding nice water to it, so you have to take care. This is my technique to add fog. Now using another brush, I am adding second layer to my field and pushes for more foggy effect. You need to take care how much fog do you want, how much fog do you want to look, to be visible. Too much of it or too less of it is kind of no. I'm using hand to blend it out. You need to know how much amount of fog do you wish to have and where do you wish to have. In early morning painting, it is best if you use fog. So, yeah, this is a very nice technique which I shared with you. I hope you learned along with me and you will be able to add fog to your painting as well. This is using acrylic white colors. Okay, so I'm using more white to add some more foggy effect only on few places now. You can blend using dry brush also. Here I am splashing few whites here and there. I am adding more birds using detailed brush and black color. So I also showed you how to add bird using brush as well and acrylic HD of course. Here a small line and fog over it. Finally we are finished with our painting. I hope you enjoyed it and I will see you all soon. Thanks a lot.